Assalamu alaikum, I'm Shoaib and I'm reacting to a video. This video has actually gotten over 1 million views on Islam Channel's page. The title of the video is Muslim Baker Told He's Responsible for Bombings by a Woman on the Bus. So I don't think this one's going to go very well, so let's see.
50 years ago, there was nobody, no Asians.
Already, it's just no facts there. 50 years ago, there were no Asians. In fact, the first Muslims that arrived in the UK arrived over 300 years ago. And then after World War II, you had many Muslims that came from the Commonwealth countries to help rebuild Britain. And after that, in the 60s and the 70s, their families then came over to settle in Britain. So what she said is actually historically incorrect.
No, it's everywhere.
So?
Actually, he looks quite familiar. Think he might have been on MasterChef or British Bake Off or something like that.
What have you done to the country?
What have I done to the country?
Yeah. What have you done?
What have you done to the country?
All these bombings.
Oh, so I've done the bombing?
Yeah, you have.
So I've done the bombing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she just accused him of doing the bombings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People like you.
What have people like me done?
Oh, people like you. I hate this one, yeah. People like you. This is the worst. You hear this from a lot of different races. Literally, that is like their racism fully coming out. Just grouping a group of people together. That's it. People like you.
Doing what? Where are you going? Sit down.
You look down
sit down.
on us.
Sit down. I look down at you.
Get off there.
How? How do I look down on you?
Down on
Get
us.
off the bus.
Oh, see, usually when you see some of these clips, it's like the aggressor is usually the one who's in like the more powerful position. But here, he's really standing up for himself.
She's sitting there calling me a terrorist and you're telling me how to talk to her. I'm a terrorist. She never said that at all. She just said I'm bombing the place. What do you think she just said?
Look at that. People all around the bus. You can tell it's a busy bus. He's the one that's being victimized. She's loud. She's saying, you Asians, you bombing the place. And he's the one that's getting the blame now. This is crazy.
I look down on you. I'm sitting down going to hold you.
You do?
Get off the bus.
Hey. Tell me to get off.
Get off the bus.
And I hope this country is full of more Asians, to be honest. You arguing with me, bro? I heard what you were saying. I wasn't quite sure what was being said.
I like his confidence. Like he knows that he's in a very sticky situation here, but he's clearly got some composure. Of course, he's angry, but he's still making a bit, you know, a light of the situation.
You were agreeing with her. Do you think silence is the same as racism? I heard you. I heard her talking, and you're like, yeah, this country's going to. We've made this country.
That's a deep point. I mean, it's true. We're talking about the history of the British Empire, talking about the history of how Muslims and Asians came over to this country. And it's true that a lot of this country and a lot of its wealth that is being built off the back of going to India, South Asia, etc. and taking over, essentially.
How dare I speak to her like that? What do you mean, how dare I speak to her like that? She was calling me a terrorist for sitting here.
Oh my gosh, he's denying it. She didn't call you a terrorist. So maybe she didn't say that word specifically, but she clearly said he was bombing the place.
You said I was doing bombing. Oh, forget it.
Yeah, forget it.
Who's bombing?
Argue with these people.
Who mentioned bombing? Nobody mentioned bombing. Well, I've got it on my camera. If she mentioned bombing, I can tell you that much.
All these bombings.
Oh, so I've done the bombing?
Yeah, you have.
I feel like I'm as frustrated as he is right now after watching all of that. When you have these types of situations, Islam teaches us that we shouldn't bring ourselves down to that level of being racist or hurling abuse. But at the same time, neither is Islam a totally pacifist religion in the sense that we look away from these things. We do try to address them and make sure that there is justice. What he's doing here, I don't think he has stepped over any boundaries. He's there defending himself, making sure that he's able to say the truth of the matter, the facts of the matter, and make sure other people are understanding that. I'm there with him and I feel his frustration. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe and you hit that notification icon so that you can watch more of our viral videos.